Family and friends, welcome to the QUT graduation ceremony. The ceremony is about to commence. We kindly ask that your mobile phone be switched off or on silent mode until the end of our ceremony. Please familiarise yourself with the nearest exit and adhere to social distancing rules. In case of an emergency, please remain calm and follow the instructions of the venue ushers who will ensure your safety. We now welcome our real world graduates. Guests, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession.
Please be seated. Welcome everybody. I am Ms Leanne Harvey, the University Registrar and the Vice President Administration, and I'm delighted to be your host for today's graduation ceremony. In commencing today's proceedings, I would like to invite the QUT Elder in Residence, Uncle Checkett, to do the Welcome to Country.
Thank you, Leanne, the Registrar, for that wonderful welcome and introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Gregory Eggets, or as I'm known in this community, QUT community and the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community, Chegg or Uncle Chegg. I am a black man from southeast Queensland whose mobs are Yagra, Gurrumpul and Gubbi Gubbi, and the inaugural Elder in Residence here at QUT, Queensland University of Technology. QUT stands on the lands of the Turrbal and the Yagra people, lands that were never ceded sovereignty and never will. So my position displays QUT's commitment and recognition of the Yagra and Turrbal people, of their culture, their knowledge and their experiences, and of course their custodial obligation to this land. So today I welcome all of you to this important event and this milestone in these students' lives. Now I'd like to share a few words to welcome you to this place. This is Aboriginal land, not in the past but now, and the spirits have shaped the land. And this can be seen if you look and experience and where the spirits dwell are sacred places. Of course, Australia, the place we call Australia, is a spiritual land and made up of many First Nations peoples, over 300 language and traditional owner groups. And we are its people. Here and to the west, we have the Yagara, the Yarrapul, the Turrbal people and more. And to the east, we have the Gurunpul, the Nunakal, the Nuki people and more. And south, we have the Mulunjali, the Gidabal, the Bundjalung people and Yugame people and more. And to the north, the Kabe, the Bachala, the Waka Waka people and more. And we are descendants, and we are to be recognised. This is Aboriginal land, always was, always will be, always is. And also a spiritual land, and we are its people. 2 words in language, Bolka Bibolka, which means welcome, welcome. Welcome to Yagara land and to this country. And I'm delighted and honoured to be here with you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Chegg. And Uncle Chegg has also taught me and allowed me to say Bolka Bibolka, which is welcome. Graduation is an important part of the fabric of university life, and in today's ceremony we will confer over 170 degrees. In addition to today's formal proceedings, it is also an opportunity for us to celebrate and to reflect on the personal achievements of all our graduates and join them very warmly and genuinely in their celebration. I would particularly like to welcome all those graduates and their family and loved ones who are live streaming from around the world who could not make it today. I believe our graduates would be the first to admit that the graduation celebrates their individual successes. Their accomplishments would not be possible without their strong support networks throughout their studies. As such, today's celebration also recognises the significant contribution of their family, their friends, university staff, and many other people throughout the wider community. Officiating over today's ceremony is our presiding officer, Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Margaret Shield AO, and it is now my pleasure to invite her to give the official opening address.
So, on behalf of the University and my colleagues here on the stage, may I add my own very warm welcome to you all, the graduating students, your families and friends, as we celebrate your achievements here today. We also welcome those watching online. Thank you to our host, Ms. Leanne Harvey, and also acknowledge Uncle Gregory Eggett, our QUT's Elder in Residence, Professor Robina Xavier, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic and Vice President Academic, our Executive Dean of the Faculty of Business and Law, Professor Amanda Goodmanson, and welcome our Doctor of the University Award recipient, Emeritus Professor Sandra Harding, AO. And it's a real delight for me personally to have Sandra here today, as we were colleagues in the Queensland Vice-Chancellors group until very recently when she retired. Today's ceremony is modelled on those medieval universities which date back more than 1,000 years. So we have a mace to symbolise authority, a Latin anthem, and academic dress styled in the traditions of that earlier time. More significantly, in all our meetings at QUT, we celebrate the much older culture of the traditional owners of the land on which QUT stands, the Turrbal and the Yagara people, whose customs and ceremonies date back more than 40,000 years. We pay our respects to their elders, laws, customs and creation spirits, and as our nation prepares to formalise a voice to Parliament for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, we have sought to deepen and expand the way in which you, as future decision makers, respect and value the precious contributions of those who've lived in this place for countless generations. I start by congratulating you all on your commitment, courage and achievement in qualifying to graduate today. The qualification is evidence of your academic success in exams and assessments in a highly regarded university and a competitive environment. Some of you may have had to persuade your own inner voice or your families that it would be worth the sacrifice, especially if you've had to leave home and travel to or from a new country. During those last 3 years, for some of you the entire time at university, there have been disruption from the pandemic socially and economically, and simply continuing to pursue your studies has demanded enormous resilience. QUT has a clear vision to be the university for the real world, which draws on our history as QUT was formed in 1989, bringing together Queensland Institute of Technology at Gardens Point with several other technical and teacher training institutions, including the College of Advanced Education at Kelvin Grove. Since that time, it has grown dramatically in size and reputation to be ranked amongst the world's best 200 universities, and our staff continue to win awards for teaching and recognition and funding for groundbreaking research. We celebrate that excellence and achievement, but remain committed to our core purpose to provide transformative education, student experiences and research relevant to our communities. Our courses are designed in consultation with employers, including work placements and practical experiences, and our lecturers remain connected to their professions and disciplines. Our approach to research is demonstrated in the most recent round of highly competitive federal government grants, where we ranked 8th overall and had projects ranging from teacher attraction and retention in hard-to-staff schools to better environments, to building better environments for older Australians to age at home, to improving batteries and making new materials that reduce waste. These are just but a few examples of the research that has informed your education and which will ultimately enhance our national future prosperity and well-being. We know that education transforms lives, so we strive to connect every student to the opportunities provided by education, regardless of background or financial circumstances. We work to support students from the day they begin university to when they graduate. We want that to continue on a lifelong journey of education, and we encourage you to reconnect to QUT when you decide to study again, as we hope you will. Education is transformative not only because of the formal knowledge you acquire, but also because it will have equipped you with sophisticated problem-solving skills, the capacity to work with a wide diversity of other people, tools to interpret information, to form well-founded views within an ethical framework, to make sound decisions, and to communicate with a wide audience. Attributes that will see you become leaders of the future. As you leave QUT, I encourage you to remain connected with each other and with our QUT alumni network. You will be in good company, including QUT leaders such as our Chancellor Anne Sherry, our Deputy Chancellor Peter Howes, and many of those who are on the stage today. Our 2022 Outstanding Alumni Award winners, for example, included Linda Hapgood, an engineering graduate in 1999 who is now Boeing's Vice President for Digital Transformation in Seattle. Steve Johnson, a business graduate from 1986, is now the CEO of Suncorp. David Williams, a Waka Waka man who received a Bachelor of Music in 2005, founded his own creative agency and has performed around the world, including at the Beijing Olympics. And finally, Catherine Clark, a graduate in Justice in 1999, an elite athlete and now CEO of Paralympics Australia. These are just a few examples of thousands of successful QUT graduates. I'm sure none of those mentioned would have predicted where or how their careers and lives would develop when they were sitting waiting to graduate, just as you are doing today. In my own case, I had started working in the lab doing my PhD research in chemistry at the time when it seemed that all my friends and fellow graduates were heading off to travel the world. Tempted to join them, I'm pleased that I didn't. I had no idea that on becoming a scientist, I would have had the opportunity to not only live and work overseas for several years, but that I was joining an international community of scientists that over the past 40 years has enabled me to meet, work and form friendships with other scientists from all parts of the world. I only knew there was a Vice-Chancellor because he had signed my degree, and I certainly had no idea or expectation I would end up in such a role one day. But ultimately, you will be judged, as I hope to be, not by the wealth, fame or position you acquire, but by the compassion and care you show for others. As you walk across the stage today, think about how far you have come, I know your families and friends are proud of all the hard work you've done and put into completing your degree, and so are we. So on behalf of the university, I wish you all the best for the next stage of your journey. I now call on our ceremonial host, Ms. Leanne Harvey, to certify the eligibility of graduates to be awarded their qualifications.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to inform you that the graduands who will be presented to you, all who are nominated for awards in absentia, are entitled to be admitted to degrees and have those awards conferred upon them. I certify to you and to the university that they have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for in their awards.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the University Council, I will admit to degrees and confer awards upon those qualified graduates in attendance today. I also admit to degrees and confer awards upon those qualified graduates who have been unable to attend in person at this ceremony.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the pleasure to call upon our presenting officer, Professor Amanda Goodmanson, our Executive Dean, Faculty of Business and Law, to present to you today's graduands.
Vice-Chancellor, I have much pleasure in presenting to you graduands in the Faculty of Business and Law to be admitted to degrees. Bachelor of Business, Samuel Alexander. Angus Backer. Muhammad bin Abdullah. Gabriel Clark. William Conroy. Thomas Earthy. Dylan Griffiths. Patrick Harvey. George Hayter. Lewis Huxtable. Darcy Jones. Oscar Lantiainen. Liam Lynch. Joseph McKeering. Mohammed Zulfikar. Splithoof Rivera. Huan Yan Shum. Ashanta Wujelpa. Jack Hewitt. Geordie Baldwin. Nikki Bosboon. Christopher Bryant. Jack Burns. Wen Kai. Annabelle Callow. Marcel East. Kyle Evans. Ernie Farr. Jennifer Galang. Joshua Green. Jake Hunter. Aidan Janke. James Jansen. Hunwan Key. Thomas Kinross. Daniela Kovacevic. Esmeralda Lagumdi Zija. Ka Yan Lei. Ji Yi Lin. Jacob Macri. Connor Maddow. Douglas Mahoney. Connor Mather. Aidan McFadden. Nethmini Methiwala. Yifan Mi. Priyanka Naidu. Emil Neathling. Kuyan Nguyen. Lawrence Quisha. Ji Hao Ti. Benjamin Thomas. Yixin Wang. Zichen Wang. Deng Arop. Natalie McHugh. Kiet Ngo. Ayatollah Saifullah. Francis Shields. Rachel Van Mennen. Carrie Voorhey. Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Henry Burford. Christian He. Stefani Holo. Carmen Huey. Miko Matsuda. Oliver Pratt. Yuling Shui. Simon Anderson. Jessica Ballard. Ruby Ferrero. Will Gratian. Hata Thiri Kim. Akari Kishi. Carmen Lee. Ronaldi Lim. Finn Lindgren. Lachlan Manettes. Jessica McCurleen. Alexander McFarlane. Hamish McKinlay. Dashana Munasinger. Braylon Renton. Kira Shelton. Curtis Sorby. Junji Tan. Carly Tompkinson. T. Nguyen. Hunter Ryan. Bachelor of Property Economics, Hayden Awang. Leon Bechwa. Tessa Blaby. Cooper Black. Georgia Briggs. Connor Bully. Phoebe Chippendall. Max Coyne. Eloise Dobson. Laura Foley. Stephen Hayward. Jacob Hegidus. Zach Ioko. James Lestrange. Gus Morris. Mika Morrison. Sasha Mortez. Tavis Reeves. Samuel Richards. Juan Rojas Gomez. Benjamin Shearer. Henry Thorson. Coco Wakwitz. Raf Waller. Bachelor of Property Economics with distinction, William Clements. Jacob Curry. Samuel Ferrero. Liam Franklin. Adam Loden. Elliot Montgomery. Lena Stevens. Bachelor of Property Economics and Bachelor of Business, Zain Izai. Lily Whittaker. Evie Mecca. Bachelor of Property Economics with Distinction and Bachelor of Business, Imogen Wenwick. Lachlan Nissen-Wees. Emerson Saxel. Bachelor of Property Economics with Distinction and Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Aidan Atchinson. Lily Bottomley. Chloe Lonergan. Kiralee Stewart. Bachelor of Business Honours, Muhammad bin Haji Mud Muzali. Alexander Dooley. Kaylee Chia Rumins. Bachelor of Business Honours, First Class Honours, Benjamin Gould. Graduate Certificate in Business, Elizabeth Spitz. Graduate Diploma in Business, James Farmer. Ashmita Naikar. Bianca Nell. Alistair Sharp. Maria Snegovaya. Master of Business, Richard Bates. Yen Chun Chen. Benjamin Connigan. Ki Hong Hee. Yin Huang. Goodwill Moody. James Newen. Pavli Prokic. Sandra Riviera Cruz. Moraya Shah. Nicholas Wilkins. Nan Zhang. Master of Business with Distinction, Bathavansan Bathamanathan. Charles Berry. Frederick Bonin. Nathaniel Crane. Shashu Guo. Gargan Johal. Philippe Leo Reedy Franca. Andrew McNally. Paul Rains. Melanie Searle. Bachelor of Business, Qinghan Ji. Tianjin. Shady Elelation. Vice-Chancellor, we will now have a brief musical interlude performed by QUT student Bridget Lloyd-Morgan. This will be followed by the presentation of doctoral candidates.
So shine. sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes that memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead.
Vice-Chancellor, I have much pleasure in presenting to you candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy from the Faculty of Business and Law. The full citations of each of the doctoral degrees to be awarded today and the names of their supervisors are provided on the graduation's webpage. Amongst the highest qualification this university can bestow, the Doctor of Philosophy, or PhD, is awarded for the successful completion of a significant piece of independent research, sustained in its scholarly character, and one which makes an original contribution to the field. External examination is always involved. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Christopher Bullis, who through the completion of a thesis entitled The Effects of Religion on Behaviours and Other Work in the Field of Applied Economics has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Jihao Shen, who through the completion of a thesis entitled Forecasting Realised Covariance Matrices, New Methods to Improve Financial Decision-Making and Other Work in the Field of Banking, Finance and Investment, has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Li Dang, who through the completion of a thesis entitled Essays on Social Capital and Rural Household Credit and Other Work in the Field of Applied Economics, has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Marcel Gonneau, who through the completion of a thesis entitled Environmental Effectiveness of Catchment Management Regimes and Evaluation Using Differences in Differences and Stated Preference Techniques and Other Work in the Field of Applied Economics, has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Nisan Sala Kulatha Thanga, who, through the completion of a thesis entitled Managerial Overconfidence and Success in the Market for Corporate Control, and other work in the field of banking, finance and investment, has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Yang Liu, who, through the completion of a thesis entitled 3 Experimental Studies on the Design of Contests and Auctions and Other Work in the Field of Applied Economics, has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Anita Nugent, who, through the completion of a thesis entitled Government Funding of University Industry Collaboration, exploring the impact of targeted funding on research translation and other work in the field of applied economics, has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Farida Rakhmawati, who, through the completion of a thesis entitled Multi-Financial Modelling Framework for Public Housing and Other Work in the Field of Applied Economics, has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Chamupathi Samarantanga, who, through the completion of a thesis entitled Essays on Determinants of Climate Change Beliefs in the United States and Other Work in the Field of Applied Economics, has met the requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of all graduands and awards.
Graduates, on behalf of the Council and staff of the University, I offer you my warm congratulations and may you continue to bring honour to yourselves and to QUT in your future careers. Now I'd like you, the graduates, to stand and offer a round of applause to your family and friends and to the QUT staff in recognition of the support they have provided throughout your time at QUT to enable you to graduate today. Graduates, please be seated. I would now like to call upon our Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic, Professor Robina Xavier, to present a candidate for the award of Doctor of the University.
Vice-Chancellor, the degree of Doctor of the University is the highest award this university can bestow. It is awarded in recognition of distinguished service to the community. It's my honour and pleasure to present to you Emeritus Professor Sandra Harding, AO. Emeritus Professor Sandra Lee Harding, AO, is an inspirational university leader, academic and former member of the QUT executive team. She retired from the post of Vice-Chancellor of James Cook University in February 2022 after 15 years in that role. Professor Harding is renowned for her eminent contributions to public policy and scholarship in the global tropics, Northern Australia and economic development. She established and led the State of the Tropics Consortium of 11 international universities, resulting in the launch of the State of the Tropics Report and subsequent thematic reports, the United Nations Declaration of an International Day of the Tropics, and international recognition of measures to improve the lives of those living in the tropics. Professor Harding's broader contributions include education policy and related areas, and her service through a wide variety of memberships and directorships of local, regional, national and international boards and councils. During her 19 years with QUT, from 1987 to 2007, Professor Harding witnessed firsthand the early evolution of QUT. She commenced as a junior sessional staff member and rose through the ranks, promoted to senior lecturer, professor and head of school. From 1998 to 2003, she led the Faculty of Business as Executive Dean, during which time she initiated and was elected inaugural President of the Australian Business Deans Council. From 2004 to 2007, she was QUT's Deputy Vice-Chancellor, International and Development. In recognition of her distinguished service to QUT, scholarship and the community, QUT Council has awarded Emeritus Professor Sandra Lee Harding, AO, Doctor of the University. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you for the conferral of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, and to address us today, Professor Sandra Harding, AO.
So, by the authority of QUT Council, I have the honour and pleasure to admit Emeritus Professor Sandra Harding AO to the award of Doctor of the University and invite her to address us. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor and President, members of the official party, distinguished guests, QUT staff, ladies and gentlemen, children, and most of all, graduates. First, I want to thank the University Council for the award of Doctor of the University conferred today. I am so proud to have spent a significant part of my academic career, my professional life, at QUT, and so very grateful to QUT for the opportunities afforded to me during that time. I benefited from incredible support, particularly from former Vice-Chancellors Dennis Gibson, AO, and Peter Coldrake, AO, and former Deans of Business, the late Bernie Wolfe and Professor Trevor Grigg. This support included support for my US-based studies and overseas research activity, as well as giving me a go in various academic management positions, though chairing the Year 2K committee involved part of 12 months of my life that I'd like back, thanks. That was an absolute fizzer. But all in all, with just a couple of exceptions, great opportunities with the added benefit of working with so many wonderful friends and colleagues and students at this terrific university. Without all that, I simply could not have had the career that I have had. It's not too much to say that QUT made me in a professional sense. For that, and for this most unexpected and most generous recognition today, I am truly, truly grateful. Second, I want to thank the Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Margaret Shield, for the invitation to speak with you today. Now, occasional addresses at university graduations tend to be a mixed bag, though in my experience there are broadly two approaches. Speakers speak about their experience, or they speak from their experience. While each can work, I don't kid myself that you are particularly or even at all interested in me, so I won't speak about my experience, but I hope I might be able to pass on something useful speaking from my experience. So here goes. Graduates, you are embarking on a new phase in your life as a newly minted professional in your field, or as someone who has taken the next step in your profession through further study. So speaking from my experience today, I want to share with you the truth of a professional life. Really, two truths. The first truth goes to the rhythm of your professional life. As you settle into your role with your new qualification in hand, you will realise there are two kinds of work days. First, there are days when nothing much happens, when you go to work, do your job, bring to bear your education, training and growing experience. There will be some achievements and you'll come to know the usual frustrations, and then you'll go home and get ready for the next day. These are the ordinary days of a professional life, and almost always the next day will be pretty much the same. Second, there will be days that start out ordinary, but then something happens. On these days, you will be challenged to discover a new solution, a new answer to the issue or a problem confronting you. These rarer days are the testing days of a professional life. So the first truth of a professional life is this: most days are ordinary. Most days will not test you. Now, this truth, as it is slowly revealed over the early part of a professional life, is often itself a great challenge. For most of us, when we choose our profession, we think of a professional life as a succession of great, testing, winning, even heroic moments. Even now, you're probably upbeat and excited, perhaps a little fearful, of the fresh responsibility that rests with you, of the decisions you'll be called to make. But over time, as that first truth of a professional life is revealed, that most days will not test you, it is easy to become disappointed or disillusioned, even wonder at the career choice you've made. Most of us come to a point where we question, is this what I signed up for? Is this what it means to be a professional in my field? Is this all there is? Graduates, when you get to this point of questioning, when this feeling of discomfort and maybe disappointment comes to you, when this dawning realisation happens to you, you will likely do one of two things. Some of you will conclude that, as your day-to-day lived experience does not match the professional life of your dreams, you will leave your profession and do something else. That happens. Sometimes that's for the best. For others of you, your reaction will be different. You will puzzle about this. You will stop and reappraise the professional life of your dreams against the lived experience and think deeply about both. If this is you, you won't leave your profession. Instead, the second truth of a professional life will be revealed to you. That second truth is this: as exasperating as they can be sometimes, it is the ordinary days that matter most. It's the ordinary days that matter most. Let me explain. There's a reason why we refer to working in a profession as practicing your profession. You see, on those many, many ordinary days, that's what you're doing, practicing. Practicing to apply your knowledge and to hone your judgment, practicing to manage yourself and, in time, to manage others, practicing to question and to learn and then perhaps to teach, practicing by getting things wrong as well as right, practicing to respond to those who need your professionalism, practicing to put them and their needs first, and perhaps, if you learn the lessons of your professional life, practicing to lead. These are the days that matter most, for the point of all that practice and all those ordinary days is to ensure that when you are called upon to make the critical decision, when you are at a moment of determination with all the pressure and stress for you and others that this will entail, with others depending on your judgment, waiting for your call, what emerges for you at that moment as a result of all that practice, of all those ordinary days, is the ability to quiet yourself, to focus, to think, to assess, to decide, and to act. Right there and then, the sum total of your experiences of who you are and who you've become will be brought into sharp focus. When this happens to you, as it surely will, at that very moment, you are called upon to do a most amazing thing. You are called upon to deliver on your potential. Deliver on your potential as a professional, but perhaps more importantly, deliver on your potential as a human being, as a person in the world who has had the benefit of a fine university education and the great opportunity, the immense challenge, the wondrous privilege of living a professional life. Graduates, you didn't know it then, but when you were born and during your life, there have been those around you, those who love you, who have wanted three simple things for you: your health, your happiness, and that you fulfil your potential, whatever that might be. And they are all here with you today, sitting here or thinking of you from afar, just bursting with pride that you have already achieved so much. And I know all those at QUT who have helped you along the way are also buoyed by your potential and all that you might achieve in and for this world. Graduates, know this: you are ready. You have in your hands, in your minds, information, tools, knowledge, and the capacity to gain more. As you embark on the great journey that lies ahead, as you think about all the years and months and days before you, think on the truth of your professional life. Work to find great meaning in the ordinary days, secure in the knowledge that it is indeed these that matter most. And practice your profession. Practice your profession so that when the testing days come, when others have such great need of you and your judgment, when you are tested beyond your experience, and when in time your own profession looks to you for your leadership, you will meet that critical moment and deliver on your potential. Graduates, when this ceremony ends, the future, your future, and all that you will become and all that you might achieve begins right here, today. Know that you have my best congratulations and my very best wishes. Know also that you have the love and support of your family and friends who will be with you as your life unfolds. It is now time for you to start your journey to become the professional of your dreams amidst the ordinary days and the testing days, and to do what others have wanted for you all the days of your life, to deliver on your potential. And with that, graduates, I bid you goodbye and good luck.
Thank you, Emeritus Professor Harding AO. That was a truly inspiring address. So, family and friends, we've almost come to the end of our ceremony. I suspect that some of you may have been told by your graduate that you were not to cheer, whistle, or be too noisy as they cross the stage. I have to say, it's been one of our quietest ones so far. So, I think we should all now congratulate our graduates by making as much noise as possible to celebrate their graduation. Thank you, everybody. Graduates, tassels to the left. Remember, you have graduated. So thank you all. Before I close, I would like to thank all the wonderful staff who have arranged this graduation for us and assisted today. They're in the background. It's not an easy job. I'd like you to think about it. It's like organising 170 to 400, depending on the ceremony, weddings 3 times a day for 7 days. They are amazing. Please join me in thanking all our wonderful QT staff. I now close our ceremony today by extending my personal congratulations and those of the university to all of our graduates, and our best wishes to the assembled family, friends and supporters, and especially those who are online who are unable to make it today. Staff will assist graduates, family and friends to leave safely, so please you need to wait by your seats until you are guided accordingly. So graduates, family and friends, would you all please stand as the academic procession leaves the stage, and then of course go out and celebrate. Good night.